Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, September the 8th. No, September the 6th. I'm sorry. 2 days past Labor Day 2023. We're out here on the Grady and I can get you an update. I did replace all the batteries. So we got good power, no problems, DC, everything on the panel in the cabin. Checks out good. Ran it over here, the bow thruster worked good. We did pull the prop. I'll show you in a second when we walk through the hull. It had a little growth, but we're rezinking that. The motors, here's what it is. Both of the trim motors are gone. The starboard, I got it up. I just tried it again, and it went up and down barely, just a little bit, a couple degrees. Grander was here yesterday. They're working up some numbers to replace the seals and the trim motors on both the motors. The zincs, there's one of the zincs that came off right there. That's off the starboard. The port was completely without a zinc. There was no zinc on the bar underneath there at all. So anyway, that's the bad news. Everything else is pretty much good. Just try to get those hoses right there replaced. You can't see this one. Crack when it got right there. Get those replaced when they do the trim motors and seals. But on us, we've got I got the water pumps. We got that in-house. Chris, mechanic over at Sandrocks, can handle that. Got those. $45 a piece online. They were $100 anywhere else, so it's pretty good. Got this for bottom paint right here. It's going to be here tomorrow. I'll show you downstairs. This is 49%. The other stuff we put on from West Marine was, I'll show you, it's down there on the ground level, 24%, I think. But this is a Sherwin-Williams Seaguard, same thing the Coast Guard uses. Did my homework. This is what we should use first time. So I'm doing that labor. This is my shirt, and I got my gloves up in here and my eye goggles. And me and Bill are gonna paint the bottom of the boat tomorrow on Thursday. Got the rollers, gloves. Got the Raycors separators, one for each motor and the one for the generator to update. And we got all that. Let's see, we can walk down there and take a look at the hull, but I need to turn the battery switches off. I just tried to run the trim. The starboard would not do anything. So turn the key off. It just struggles and winds out immediately. It'll move for a second or two, and then that's it. And you gotta wait for 10 seconds. Okay, let's see if I can step down. Yeah, you see, the hose broke again in there, so that conduit hose, get that done when they have to do the work on the trim motors. Just a little thing. The guy Josh at Grady in North Carolina is awesome. He sent me the screws for the hatch. We needed specialty screws. Then he can give me one of those flappers. We're gonna get that fixed. But there is what's left of the. Here, you can see it. It is just gone. That's what's left of the starboard zinc. Like I said, on the port there was none. It was completely. It goes right up under here. You can see. The paint was. Got most of that cleaned off. Of course, we're gonna get all this bottom painted now and cleaned up. I pull the wheels and get them shined up real good. Go back with that 48%. I'll show you. Here's the can on the West Marine. This stuff was like. There it is, 25%. So that's almost double. You just feel the weight of the gallon. It'll be here in the morning, and we'll get it painted up and everything. See, we'll mask it off and all. Show you on the bow thruster. Got it painted in there real good. We'll touch it up, clean the motor. It's strong, it works great. Bringing it over here, I'd turn it into the wind. Use nothing but the bow thruster, no problem at all. And we did have the transducer underneath here. It did not get the housing, did not get bottom paint before. I'll show you real quick. So you see it had a lot of growth. Sanded it, pressure washed it. You got just, that's, you know, the transducer right there itself. The rest of the housing, you know, can be painted and leave that off, you know, and then it just has to, that's just a maintenance issue. But this should have, did not get painted before. All the through hulls look really good. I mean, the hull looks good. This thing back here, cannot figure out exactly what it is. You see it says do not paint on it. I have to ask Josh about that, but we're not gonna paint it, but we cleaned around it and we get the rest of the growth off of there and see what we can do with it. If it's obsolete, and of course we'll paint it. Try to find out, but I mean, take a good look at the hull underneath here. I mean, it's, you know, lost a little paint here and there. Go ahead and we're gonna go back and paint everything. Got a gallon of the Seaguard. Same price, it was $150 at Sherwin-Williams in Pensacola. You only get it, can't get it, you have to go to a Sherwin-Williams commercial paint store to get it. It's called Seaguard. Black, red, or blue, I believe. So anyway, we're gonna go back with black. Everything I've seen, that's gonna outlast the red. So, yes, it's ready to go. I'm gonna wipe it now, acetone in the morning. Get the bottom in real good shape. I said that's me and Bill. So I should have done a better job when we painted it with Jamie. You know, I hadn't looked underneath here, but I'm guessing it's probably not painted. But anyway, you know, get the motors, the foot, you know, right across here with some paint. That's about it. It's a great boat. You know, this trim motors are 8 years old, 7 years old, and you know, there is, I'll be the first one to say there's a lot of electrolysis in Sand Rock Marina. That water's full of electricity from all those boats. I mean, it's the same way at Zeke's. You know, those zincs gone off there. You know, I don't know. I'll never know. I don't understand electricity. But that's what Grander says. We need new seals and new pump motors, trim pump motors. And as soon as I see some paperwork from them, I'll pass it along. All right. God bless y'all. Roll Tide.